I was a graphic designer for 8 years prior to teaching. Decided that one day I wondered what it would be like to be a teacher because I'd always thought about it. That summer I took courses to become a teacher. I'd already had my bachelor's degree, so you are able to go into alternative certification. I got my certification and became a science teacher. I taught science for 6 years and then moved into history 3 or 4 years ago. So that's where I am now. The rest is history, I guess. My favorite tech tool, well, aside from the iPad, I think the iPad, to me, and any digital device that the kids can get in their hands and use it as an effective tool in the classroom, I think that's probably my favorite tech tool. As far as applications on the iPad, there's a few that I use. iTunes U is the app that I use mostly in class, along with Remind. Remind is an easy way for me to communicate with my kids outside of class. If I need to tell them something or send them an assignment right away, they can email me and I get back on Remind and I'm able to send it back out to them. So it's a really effective tool. And Kahoot also. Kahoot is a great app that we use in class, like a formative assessment where I can see how they're doing with information that I've already taught them or information that I have yet to teach them, to kind of be a pre-assessment. So. My favorite tech activity is probably Kahoot because I think it's such a dynamic game. You can do it individually, you can do it as teams. There's an instant gratification for the kids if they get it right or if they don't. It's also a competition between the kids, and so a lot of my classes really enjoy that competition. It also gives me the ability to see where they are with the information. If they're struggling with the concept, I can look and see how they do it instantly. And if they aren't getting it, we'll sit and discuss it, and then we'll move from there. So it's a really good tool. It's given me the ability to extend my classroom. I think because I can reach my kids outside of class instead of it being paperwork or whatever. If a kid is absent, he's able to access the information, or I'm able to broadcast it out there so they're not missing anything if they're absent. I think that if anything, that's probably one of the major aspects of my classroom that I've really enjoyed this year, with everybody being one-to-one with the iPads. It gives me that ability to reach them outside of classroom. The first apps, aside from email, I think there's a game called Township that I like to play. One of my colleagues and I are looking into creating a game that incorporates U.S. history that is very similar to that particular game. It's a civilization farming type of simulation. It's really a neat tool, and so we're trying to research that to see. So that's why I'm playing it. But aside from that, history.com is another one that automatically pops up. I get notifications. So those are the couple that I use every day.